family, but not by DNA. Dave and Adam are two of a kind, and they wanna borrow some of your day to talk into your ear holes about midi-chlorians and roller coasters. Those two things are unrelated, but so are they. They're unrelated at birth, like most people who aren't related. Unrelated at birth, but they're brothers in a brotherly way. Now it's time for the phenomenal brother and the golden voice of the South. They're brothers from different mothers, but they're both really proud to be unrelated at birth.
That was not seamless, but
no, it
gets
wasn't.
the job done.
But yeah, look, this is the first time we've done this in 2 weeks, so we're kind of rusty.
Well, StreamYard needs like a scene. Like, remember when you used to use OBS? You could set up a scene, and it had all the things preloaded.
Yeah.
You got to add things one at a time, so it makes it a little wonky. But here we are.
Here we are. So, guys, I'm going to do something tonight. I'm going to try to do this trivia game without drinking bourbon.
So what are you going to drink instead?
That water. But that doesn't mean I'm going to do it stone cold sober. I got to take a shot here.
Don't throw it away.
I ain't going to throw away my shot. All right, see?
Hey, homie, what you drinking?
That's not a shot. That's one finger of bourbon, dude.
No, that's not bourbon either. It's Hennessy.
Okay.
Get that hand, son.
All right, let's see what we got.
I feel a great disturbance in the force.
The golden pipes are now they're now coated. We're good. I'm going to lose another frickin' trivia game.
I feel a great disturbance in the force as if millions of brain cells cried out and were suddenly silenced.
Why are you drinking Hennessy and not bourbon? It's Tuesday night. All right, so we're here. Why is Turbo here, Adam?
He's the Quizmaster. Quizmaster Extreme.
Is he the keymaster?
I am the gatekeeper.
The ringmaster.
The ringmaster.
The ringmaster. No real point. Just a mechanic in the ring.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So tonight is Star. Oh, Carrie's here. We can now. All right. So wait. All right. I think that's Jeffrey.
Facepalm was Jeffrey. Yes.
Okay. So Jeffrey, is this the correct stream to comment on? Or are we going to have issues like last time? I mean, I can't see that it's you, but you have your facepalm emoji, so we know that's you. All right. So for those of us that are listening with us right now, it is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
And with you as well.
Tell me you're a Protestant without telling me you're a Protestant Star Wars fan. He is risen.
Oh, he's risen indeed.
Risen
indeed.
Yes.
Yeah. Got
May
it.
the Force be with you. Is Tear Bob here?
Oh, I was commenting on it because he's in nursing he's in the rehab clinic, so he can, if he's up, he can watch it.
Okay. Carrie, before y'all get going, do we get Adam's report on that thing he got to do?
Let's do it in the show.
Okay, that's
We'll
fine.
do it live.
We'll do it live. All right, so we got a couple of things we're going to do before the show starts in our pre-banter, as you will. Yes, so there's not going to be a really good place to stop and do our Virgil Ask a Question. So let's go ahead and do Virgil asking his question.
One moment, please, while I pull up Google Voice.
Un momento, por favor. Do you want me to go ahead and do my dad joke one of my dad jokes? Because I got three or four of them.
Oh, three or four of them. Wait. Let's not let this get out of hand. My goodness.
I got one that we're going to do in the show.
Okay.
Because it's Star Wars. But
oh, okay. You got to do the magician one. That was my favorite.
Y'all both have heard these. All right, you ready? You ready? Did you hear about the Spanish Spanish?
It's Latino.
Yeah, that Latino magician. He disappeared, man. In the middle of his act, he went uno, dos, and he disappeared without a trace. And then also, did you know that the inventor of the umbrella was really just going to call his invention the Brilla? But when somebody asked him, what are you going to call it? He hesitated. Umbrella?
And the rest is history, as they say.
Yes.
This is the rest of the night that we got a problem.
Amanda is all the way in New York right now, y'all. Amanda says, I was going to listen tonight, but if I have to hear these dad jokes again.
Well, two of the three are out of the way at least, right?
Yeah, we only got one more dad joke, Amanda. Don't worry. All right. What is Virgil's question?
Wudgel ask a question.
Hey, guys. Looking forward to another great podcast, but I have this week's question. The history and beginning to one of the world's favorite snacks is argued and disputed worldwide. The snack I'm referring to is the donut.
Donut.
Many say the beginning here in the United States was either the Dutch settlers in early New York or a guy named Hanson Gregory in 1847. However, donuts or pieces of dough fried in oil predated Dutch oligocokes, which had pieces of citrus apples or almonds mixed into the dough by thousands of years. Archaeological remains found in many of the pharaoh's tombs included ring-shaped breads. The ring shape was designed so the breads could be placed on a pole and hung from the ceilings to prevent pests and rodents from getting to them. It is believed that this pole is responsible for an ubiquitous term we all have heard. My question is, what is this term?
It's a toughie this week.
I have no idea. You got me, Virgil. You stumped me this week.
So bread is supposed to be bread of life, right? That rod that held the bread was a staff. And so there's said that that's where the term staff of life came from, which is biblical and has biblical connections, that type of thing.
I don't think I've ever used or heard the term staff of life.
Yeah, I've heard it in terms of like, a lot of people think that when you refer to staff of life, it's like something you would lean on, like the staple in your diet, which is the bread that was on the rod. But it might have actually been the rod itself that gave it the name instead of the bread. So, there you go.
The more you know.
And knowing is half the battle. So why so why I laughed at the start of that was Jeffrey saying, I think the setup failed you on the magician joke, and
it did.
You kind of stumbled on the whole like identity of the magician.
I was trying to be as sensitive as I could be.
I don't blame you. I completely understand. Completely understand.
So let's do this before Turbo makes fun of Star Wars anymore, because we're going to have to roast him on the show for calling Star Wars a comedy.
Oh, I fully want to talk that on the show. I have a couple of things to say. Let's hang on. Let's do that on the show.
It's a comedy. It's
Latino is, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Hilarious. Can't take it seriously.
Carrie just said, just check the mailbox. There's a package from Funko here, Adam.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that's a pretty regular occurrence. Is it a specific package?
Yes,
No,
it is.
I'm kidding, Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. I'm playing with you, man.
Wait, Amanda's watching. I can't say what I was about to say. Anyway,
there's something for me in that box too. Go ahead and say it. I'll say it for you.
No, I ordered something from Funko today.
Nice. Can you guys give me 1 second before we start the podcast?
Okay.
I need to do one thing real quick.
You gotta seize every moment.
I'll be right back.
Whoa. Okay. Where'd he go? Okay. Whoa, he just disconnected everything. All right. So Jeffrey says, If you want to see how a setup can kill a joke, watch the Abbott Costello routine where Lou tries to tell a joke about Jonah and the whale. Oh, look, there's Amanda reacting to my Funko purchase. Turbo.
What is it? Did she post it?
Well,
wait,
she just
she's not home. That's right.
Yeah,
She's not home. She's not at the house.
Yeah. Virgil says, how many pillows did I order? I ordered just one Funko.
I only order for my pillow. Full endorsement.
Yeah. Oh, no. So therefore, Virgil, Amanda can order one more pillow.
I'm ready.
Wow.
You got, yeah. Let's see. Hang on.
Turbo's got a. I mean,
okay, it didn't show clear across the room.
Are we doing mood lighting? I mean, because hold up.
Oh boy.
I just go in the dark. Ooh, that's bad.
I think that could work. Hold up, let me turn my green screen off here. Yeah, that works. That works, gentlemen.
We're getting serious now, guys. We've gone full nerd. Standard nerd, as they say on IT Crowd.
All right. Although the noise of the lightsaber is going to be a little annoying.
That's going to have to move him away from the mic, please. But there you go. Now you've got it going on both sides.
All right, I got it.
So I take it there's no such thing as a sniper lightsaber attack, right?
No, there's not.
No ninja lightsabers?
No.
See, that's
no.
Carrie said, "Thank God this is an audio show," but it's not an audio show. Carrie, tonight while you're watching us, it's not.
That's why I wanted to make sure we did this before we got started. This is a lot of visual humor going on here right now. See, now you can see Grogu with your green screen off.
Now you can see Grogu, and I also brought Chewie with me tonight.
I love it.
All right, we're going to start the show. Ready?
Do it.
3, 2, 1. Just the hum of my lightsaber over here. Hold up, let me move this away.
Terry looks like a cat on somebody's webcam during a Zoom call right now.
No, you didn't see him shooting across the sky?
No.
See Sprocket zooming across the sky?
Oh, there we go. Pew,
Sprocket,
shoom. There you go.
Opening day?
Meow.
All right. 3, 2, 1. And welcome into another great and exciting Unrelated at Birth. As always, you've got the one, the only, the golden voice of the South, the human jukebox, Dave Adams, coming to you live and in living color, all the way from the top of the state of Alabama. That's right, in Madison, Alabama, in the Unrelated at Birth podcast studios. And as always, I have brought along my friend, the one, the only, from the House of Mouse, from St. Cloud, from Tatooine, because it's as hot as Tatooine as it is in Florida, the one, the only, the phenomenal brother, Adam Joseph Russell.
Hi.
Okay, I just got really hype about that.
You sure did.
That was awesome.
Don't you're gonna wake up your girls with no backup coverage over there, dude.
I know.
That might be the only cool thing I do tonight. So I
love it. And it was just short enough not to get us blocked too. That was perfect.
Yeah,
perfect
I know.
turtle.
And that wasn't even planned. So
I think he has plans for some things.
Well, okay. So for those that didn't hear, you heard Luke Bryan. Yes, that was Turbo, the Quizmaster, Eric Terry. See, this is where I'm a little shocked. He's not playing the Imperial Death March.
We'll save that for the end.
Because that's his music. And also, for those that aren't listening, whoa. My purple just My purple lightsaber is on a timer, apparently. For those that aren't watching us on YouTube or Facebook Live right now, we have different visuals tonight because we're recording this on Star Wars Day.
Or a day before Cinco de Mayo.
No.
Cinco de Mayo Eve.
For those that are watching us live, it is Star Wars Day, May the 4th. For those that are listening to us on podcast only, it's Sith Day.
Yes, that's right. Revenge of the Fifth.
So, anyway, so tonight we are here to do another trivia game where I'm probably going to lose.
I don't know, Dave. I think you've got a shot at this one. I honestly, and I commented on Facebook earlier that I'm not a fan of the prequels, and I've only seen the last two movies maybe once, twice maybe, and I thought you had a real shot. And then in the pre-show, before we even go live, you said that the line, "It's a trap," by Admiral Akbar was in The Phantom Menace.
He also says
and you got me worried now, man.
He also says it in Phantom Menace. Anyway, okay.
I watched 20 minutes of Phantom Menace and walked out.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
So.
Carrie, Jeffrey Martin says, all I can say is that Adam has to answer correct or he's going to get blasted by the stormtrooper behind him.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Or is he safe because they always miss? I think you're going to be safe because
this is kind of close range. We'll see. Yeah.
I don't know.
And this blastified.
Anyway,
so
all right.
For sad people. Sorry. Go ahead.
So
there's
I really had some apprehension about bringing Turbo on this show.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did.
I get a text. Hey, man, can you do a Star Wars quiz on?
Well, so right. So I did that just because you're the quiz guy. But
he didn't do it till Monday. He had a lot of apprehension. Saturday and Sunday were really rough for Dave.
I didn't hear about it and I was with him all night Friday.
I was worried about it because you hate Star Wars, and so
there has to be some humor in the show, right? If you get two nerds talking about Star Wars, it's all serious all the time.
Hey,
who you calling a nerd?
Then you bring a third nerd in. That's a nerd that's not a Star Wars fan.
Third nerd.
You just get gold. You just get gold.
It's true.
So maybe
so Turbo,
but you know.
You talked this 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, however long it is now. We're bi-weekly. You talked this a while. I think it was 3 weeks ago.
About a month and a half.
That you thought it was a comedy because of the certain aspects of it, right?
I didn't finish the first episode, but I got about an hour and 40 minutes in, I guess.
No, you got 30 minutes into it.
No, I watched it after that, Dave, just on the plane. I watched it more, and I watched it all the way up until I can't remember what happens.
Uh-oh.
I am the Senate.
Misa thinking you should have ultimate power. We lost Turbo.
Misa thinking Turbo is frozen.
Turbo's Wi-Fi is not Turbo.
Oh.
Look at him staring off
Zinger.
in the distance on that double sunset on Tatooine. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Anyway.
My guess is that he can probably hear and see us.
Yeah. We got a May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you as well, Dylan.
And with you as well, Dylan.
I had to turn my lights back on because as cool as it was, my lightsaber's batteries were going dead.
It's back.
Okay. I don't know what happened. It's about that time every night. My Wi-Fi starts to drop.
Uh-oh.
9, 10
All right.
So I have a comment. So Turbo, you think it's a comedy because you see like the droids and the characters and things.
It was 1970, 1960s, and I get it. There wasn't a lot of technology then.
78.
Okay, 1970s.
71. 77. No. Sorry, 77.
So there wasn't a lot of technology. I get
77.
it. They did what they had. They used miniatures. They used whatever. So there wasn't a whole lot of, green screening like there is today, and there wasn't a lot of. So I saw it more of the comedy aspect of it. Stormtroopers are such highly technical sharpshooters, yet they miss every single shot. That's a
Yeah.
comedy aspect.
So all of that, Dave.
Han Solo's a hole. You have
Yes.
a dog, a big dog that barks. That's his friend.
I believe the term is scruffy looking nerf herder, Turbo. Watch your language, man.
So I'm just saying, like, those aspects of it make it a comedy. So, like,
So-
the literal meaning of Star Wars was played out in Spaceballs.
So what he has to say is true from a certain point of view.
I mean,
And
Okay.
you gotta give Dylan his props here.
hello there.
Hello there.
Well, hello.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. So before we start round one, I do have a Dave's dad joke for May the 4th. You ready?
Please, by all means.
So, as part of Luke's Jedi training with Obi-Wan, they get done training one day and they decide to go eat. And they go to a Chinese restaurant. Luke is sitting there using his chopsticks and he drops some food off of his chopsticks. And Obi-Wan says, "Use the forks, Luke."
That was the punchline.
Whew. That was the punchline. Yes.
That was. Okay, then.
So
Yeah.
Turbo
Yeah.
had that one marked as
Yeah.
want moment for Dave. Play
Yeah.
that in any want moment. Yeah.
well,
Jeffrey.
this is the womp womp. If I can get to it.
Dave and Adam have the higher ground.
The womp womp is
Okay.
all right.
Jeffrey. Can we switch the patron goal of no singing to no dad jokes?
You know what? The no singing hasn't worked. Why not both?
Why not both? Dylan has another good one. Why did the Jedi cross the road? To go to the dark side. That joke he has. All right, anyway. All right, so Turbo, how's this going to work tonight?
I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I even prepared.
You get. Oh, Steve, why you can't do that?
No, this was my preparation. Trivial Pursuit.
Oh, well,
An old Star Wars. I'm putting.
I
Look.
Trivial
I
Pursuit.
want you to see. I'm putting them behind me.
Dave's been Googling everything on Google today to find out the
All
final
day.
list I'm using.
I have been.
Wait.
I-
He texted me today. I didn't know porgs could fly. I said, "You must be studying."
I was watching some movies in the background while I was working today. All right, so how's this going to work today, Turbo?
I say I'm just gonna. Whoever goes first, ask a question. If you don't get it right, you can steal it, and one of you guys keep score.
All right, I got the scorebook right. Cheer, Adam. You
Make
are
it easy.
our.
Why don't we
you are-
flip a coin? Why don't we flip a coin to see who goes first? Since
Who's got a-
the one that misses, I can get Siri to do it.
Okay.
All right.
You have a
Call it in
whiteboard
the-
behind you, by the way.
What's that?
You have a whiteboard behind you.
That's
You can keep the score on the whiteboard.
Let me clean it up real quick.
You need a whiteboard behind you.
I have a whiteboard
Okay.
right here behind me. See it?
You could write your score behind you. You need to figure out how to do that. Why have you not figured that out?
I do need to figure out how to do a live green screen.
Or a live scoreboard.
Yeah, that would be cool. Hey, Adam, were there Disney secrets behind you there on those on that whiteboard?
Yes.
No.
Oh, why not?
Okay.
It was all boring stuff.
Okay.
And
All
it
right.
was over here where you can't see it. So here we go. Here's our live
The
scoreboard.
opening for Tron.
High
Is that
tech.
there?
No.
Yeah.
No. All right.
All right.
So call it, Dave.
Heads.
Hey Siri, flip a coin.
It's heads.
All right. You go first, or you have the choice.
I'll go first.
All right.
I'll receive.
Are there categories, Turbo, or are we just going
Nope, it's
right
just
down the
whatever
list?
comes. You should be all trilogy, maybe some of the new movies, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't fully vetted these questions. I just said,
Oh,
this
Lord.
looks good. So
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Hang on. My dad said he had a coin, so if we get to like overtime or something,
All
we
right.
flip the coin. All right.
All right.
Here we
first
go.
question: what is the registry number for the Starship Enterprise in the original series?
All right. So
NCC 1071. But please continue.
I knew that was going to happen.
Whatever it was, who cares? Freaking Star Trek.
I'll also have these keyed up. What was Lord Helmet doing privately in his room that he didn't want anyone to see?
Playing with his Schwartz.
I told you never to call me on this mirror. That was good.
This
That
is
was
probably
good.
Never trust a non-Star Wars fan on Star Wars Day. BK, I'm calling you in. We need a righty.
Tag out. Yeah.
Quoted in the movie, it has to be what he says and what is stated. And not you can't just say a big number or a little number or something like that to get your point across. Okay.
Somewhere between 1 and 600.
C-3PO is fluent in how many languages?
6 million.
Incorrect. Adam, would you like to steal?
Oh, I know it.
I honestly can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm going to say 7 million. I can't think of anything.
It's 600 million.
60 million.
Oh, see. We were only off by a factor of 10.
Yeah, well.
So the scoreboard remains 0-0.
All right. Adam,
Yeah.
who killed the 4 Jedi Masters, CC-10, Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, and Agent Kohler?
Chancellor Palpatine.
That's not what the answer I have.
It's either that or Darth Sidious.
Darth Sidious.
Okay.
Which is the same. Although
See, you're going to get me here.
there is a thought that Mace Windu is not dead.
What wasn't Mace Windu?
Mace is not dead. He's surely alive. Come on.
Is that Samuel L. Jackson?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Samuel.
Yes.
All right, so 1-0. My turn.
What is the name of Yoda's home?
Dagobah.
There you go.
Dagobah system?
Adam,
Yeah.
what is the name of General Grievous's flagship, which was not mentioned in the movie?
Then I have no clue. Because this was supposed to be questions from the movies, so I don't know. I'm kidding. Dave?
I don't know what that is. I'll give you an easier one.
Yeah, give him an easier one. That's tough.
In Star Wars,
What was it, though? I got to know. What was it?
The Invisible Hand?
Don
That should
Callis?
have been Luke's X-Wing after Empire Strikes Back.
Is this Don Callis?
In Star Wars, let's just make sure you're clear with this. In Star Wars, what do they call the invisible power that binds the galaxy together?
The Force?
Are you serious?
The Farce. Yes,
The
you're
Force.
correct.
Are you serious?
I'm glad I got that one.
Okay. Give me one.
What is the Toydarian's name who owned Anakin Skywalker?
Watu.
There you go. You're right. I'm assuming that doesn't.
Wait. No. Stop. Who? Watu? Could you take a look at the spelling of that turbo?
Oh, come on.
Watu?
Watto.
We're from
Thank
the
you.
South. It's
I'll allow you to correct that. Thank you.
it's
but-
1-0, not 2. You're right.
Come
Okay,
on.
and Adam, do your Watto.
We don't take it only money.
See, that's another thing. And it seems like he has to have a big chain, gold chain, and all this.
No.
No, I sold the chain.
And all this chest hairs sticking out, all this beef, the cheese sticking out of his chest.
No.
That's what it sounds
not him.
like.
All right. What's Adam's easy question, I'm sure?
What species stole the plans to the Death Star?
Many Bothans died to give them that information.
You are correct. Dave,
Yep.
this would be easy for you. What is the name of your dog boy's homeland? The Wookiee's home.
Oh, shoot. It starts
No,
with
that's
a
not
K.
it. That's not it. Sorry.
It starts with a K.
Is this not an easy one for a Star Wars fan? I figured you'd know who everybody's homeland is.
Kush? No, it's not Kush. What is it? Adam, what is it?
My turn to steal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kashyyyk.
You're
I
right.
knew it was a
How
K.
many Y's is in that word?
2. No, 3.
3. Correct. Who? Here, this should be easy.
This is me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Who built C-3PO?
Anakin Skywalker.
Correct.
Little Annie.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
What is the name of Boba Fett's ship?
Slave one.
There you go.
I know that one. Easy. Jeffrey Martin, what has Dave been smoking to me? Kush. Oh, and look, when I said Kush, look what Carrie said. I'm here.
Jabba the Hutt was human at one point. Really?
He was, yeah. In the original cut of the movie, he was human.
Yeah, he was. All right.
Like in real life, not in movie life.
Yeah.
No, in the character was human.
Yeah. What is it? 4-3? 3-4?
It is 5-3.
So this might be a spoiler if anybody hasn't seen Star Wars.
Oh man, huh? I don't know if we can handle spoilers.
How old is Yoda when he dies?
900 years old.
Correct. Are these too
He doesn't-
easy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
Are
they're
these
running along
ones
there. I mean, I thought
does-
Kashyyyk was easy, but evidently not.
He doesn't die, actually. He becomes one with the Force. And, yeah, anyway. BK said these are too easy.
Here you go. Well, I mean, if you've watched the movie 1,700 times, they probably are easy. But I know none of these. I know I can answer 0 of these questions, except for Slave One. I knew that.
Yeah.
All because of Fett's vet. That's the only reason.
Fet's fat.
What
All
is
right.
what is the nickname of the Wookiee bounty hunter Snuva?
Hoover?
Snuva?
What was that from?
I have no idea. What is Snuva?
It was a question on my list.
Yeah, Snuva was not from the movies, I don't think.
Okay, well, we'll pass. How about this?
That was from Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. His nickname, let's see, I'm looking at it. I Googled it. I don't even have a nickname for him.
Mad Claw.
Mad Claw.
I didn't-
Gadget. Next time.
Who kissed Princess
All
Leia
right.
first?
Luke.
Luke. That was
Mine.
that was your question. Sorry, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You said no?
Wrong.
Hold up.
It says-
Hold up. He said wrong.
It says wrong. It says here Han Solo.
Yeah, okay. Yep, you're right. You're
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
So that's nobody can steal that question.
We both got it wrong.
So do I get 2 in a row then?
No.
Go. I said Luke too, but I thought it was my question.
Well, we both got it wrong. So
It was a
it's your
50-50 shot either way.
question. I know.
Is it though?
Yes,
If
it is.
you've never seen Star Wars, would you know? I would know who to say.
Oh, BK. Coming in hot. Leia kissed Luke.
No, it is Leia. It is Luke because he was in the hospital after being frozen.
But Leia
Hoth.
kissed. But Leia. But all right, Han kissed Leia. Leia kissed Luke. I get it. I get
It takes 2 to tango, man. I mean,
I know,
Yeah.
but all right, all
All
right.
right, who's up?
Adam is.
me.
Who killed Han Solo?
Kylo Ren.
Is that easy? That's easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, fairly.
Okay.
Ben Solo.
What?
We've had so many original trilogy questions. I was thinking Empire Strikes Back. I'm like, he wasn't dead, and then I remembered they were talking all the movies.
What is the rule of 2?
There has to be a master and apprentice for the Sith.
That doesn't
Really?
say.
It's a little more complicated than that, Dave.
There can only be a master and an apprentice. That's the rule of 2.
There can only be 2 Sith Lords at one time.
Right,
Yeah, the
which
master
is a
and the
master
apprentice.
and an apprentice.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. I know this one
Oh well, I mean,
because he's one of my favorite characters because he's that humorous.
Okay.
What is the name of the Death Star's original commander?
The Death Star's original commander? Grand
Yeah.
Moff Tarkin.
Yes.
Yeah.
You say Tarkin's hilarious?
That dude is the epitome of a human being.
What?
He's terrible. He's a horrible human being.
Well, yes, but okay. Oh,
And he-
Sith doesn't-
He doesn't. Hey, and also too, if you go back and watch, he does not call Princess Leia Princess Leia. He calls her Leia.
Yeah.
By the way,
Hmm.
Princess Leia, not
Yeah.
Leia.
Yeah.
So is it Princess Leia or Leia?
It's Leia.
It's Leia.
So why does he call her Princess Leia? Just to
he
be
didn't
a,
like her. He's
just to
like,
be
yeah.
is
I
that
don't
the
even know your.
comic-
I don't even know your
comic
name.
relief of the movie?
Do what?
Well, they call it Han. I mean,
Yeah.
same thing happened with him.
I mean, the comic
Luke,
they can't stick to a name. They have to see.
Just look. Just keep.
Look, they weren't
ask-
paying that much attention. Okay, they were just trying to finish a movie. They didn't even think
keep
anybody
asking
would watch it.
questions. Just ask questions, Turbo. You don't have to understand it. It's way above your pay grade.
It is. Here is one that I don't know the answer to, but I'm gonna find out when I click the button.
And it's mine, right?
No,
Yes.
it's mine.
No,
It's
it's
yours?
yours.
No, it's mine because you did the Tarkin was yours.
Okay. All right.
What did C-3PO do at his first job?
Human cyborg relations.
I'm assuming this is it. It doesn't
Human.
tell me if I get it right or not. Never mind. This is not good. That app sucks. Go back to
Humans. It's human cyborg relations.
I don't know if that was right or not. We'll say yes.
Give me the point, Adam.
Give you the point. No, because we don't know what the answer
Okay.
was.
Here we go. Here's you another one.
Here you go.
Which
Come on.
planet did Luke Skywalker go for his self-imposed exile?
Crap. I have no idea. I don't know the name of the planet.
I bet Adam does.
Oh gosh.
There's a. Why wouldn't you know this? It's a key.
I
book.
can't-
This is because
I
it's the
can't think
new.
of. I can't think of the name of it.
It's the
I
new
had-
trilogy.
The real name of it is what's stuck in my head. I'm not going to be able to steal. We're going to kick ourselves, but I'm not
Yeah, I
going to be
know.
able to steal.
What is it?
Acto.
Acto, yeah.
ACTO. ACTO. Yep.
ACHTO. It's all good.
ACHQ.
All right. Hey, look, I'm losing, y'all.
Here's another spoiler if nobody's ever seen it. Another humorous fact of the movie, but a spoiler nonetheless.
Yes.
Who is Luke and Leia's mother?
Padme. Amidala. Whichever one.
Natalie Portman.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Okay.
What is the
Here you go.
meaning of the ancient Hebrew lettering written on Darth Vader's chest piece?
How am I don't read Hebrew.
What was the question again, Turbo?
What is the meaning of the ancient Hebrew lettering written on Darth Vader's chest piece?
Firing up
not-
the Google machine, ladies and gentlemen.
Does he not?
Yeah, are you saying you're going to give me a chance to steal? Because you're Googling.
He is.
Oh. Oh,
Are you
I'm
saying you
not.
don't know? Yes, you are. Are you saying you don't know?
He's looking
Don't
at
say-
someone on the computer.
He's Googling,
Yeah.
man. I saw it get
I-
bright when he pulled up a blank Google window.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going to say
okay,
hard.
can
I can't
can I-
breathe. It's hard to breathe. I don't know.
Okay, can I guess? This is
You can guess.
Yeah, go ahead.
Father.
His deeds will not be forgiven until he merits.
He will not give an answer until somebody puts something in the comments, is what it says. Thank you,
Well-
BK. Dave appreciates that, buddy.
Yeah, but it wasn't right. Come on,
I have an easy one for you when it comes back up. Okay.
Adam.
Okay.
Adam gets what is the thing that the Jedi's use,
Hey, guys.
and I
let's,
get.
Hey, guys,
I get
let's have-
what is the Hebrew on Darth Vader's chest piece.
Hey, guys, let's have musical
not-
trivia, and I'll make sure both of you have your person represented, your favorite artist. Could you please include some Billy Joel? Sounds good. No Billy Joel, dude.
There was two Billy Joel. Don't
There
get
was.
that twisted.
There was.
Three Billy
You-
Joel
you-
songs.
Whatever.
You
Fine.
won.
I'm giving you a hard time, man.
Why would you?
I'm just.
why would you
Come on,
why
man.
would you- why would you-
Could
you
you give
won.
the guy an easy one next time, Turbo?
I will. I'll give him a
Could
softball.
you just give him one like what was the name of the second movie or something like that?
I don't even know that. Strikes Back.
Empire. Yeah, Empire. All right,
Empire
Adam, what's
strikes-
your question?
Strikes forward.
The Empire takes 2 steps back.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Or
Isn't it?
5 o'clock
The
on
regular
Saturday.
crowd
5
shuffles in.
5
o'clock
o'clock
on
on
a
a
Saturday.
Saturday.
All right.
Regulars shuffle in.
What's Adam's question? I
Who
hate you.
was Count Dooku's Padawan before he left the Jedi?
Do you not know this?
Count Dooku's Padawan before he left the Jedi.
Was he a big time character?
Wow, yes.
Palpatine.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
You're right.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Hush. All right. Who is the bounty hunter who catches Han Solo?
Boba Fett.
That's your softball question. How about that?
There you go.
I'm still losing 6-9. Adam, what's your question?
Which is the first? I can't get
I'm not liking where this is going.
I can't give him this question because it's exactly the question that you asked earlier.
You know what? I mean,
You got to get
them's
it to
the
him.
breaks, right?
Yep. You got to do it.
But I don't think this is right. But we'll see. Which
All
is
right.
the first original where Jabba the Hutt is seen?
Okay. Let me make sure I understand the wording of the question.
Yeah.
The first original theatrical. The first original theatrical is Return of the Jedi.
Correct.
Okay.
Because that
changed with the special edition.
Right.
All right.
What was the special edition? They had Jabba the Hutt.
When he re-released Star Wars into theaters in '97,
Yeah.
it had Jabba the Hutt show up in A New Hope in the first one. So the
Right.
one you see today, he shows up right before they fly out of Mos Eisley.
And it doesn't
Yeah,
show him
I
sitting
thought
on his
I've
little.
seen-
It
Yeah,
doesn't
he used
show him
to-
sitting
they
on
used
his
to
little
be there.
pedestal. It showed him like slugging around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
All right.
It's bad.
Here comes my hard.
What age?
Floated.
What age did Padme Amidala become a queen?
I want to say 14 for some reason. That's
Correct.
all right. She was 14, hitting on a 9-year-old.
Sounds like a country song.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Or like every country song is played out, like check yes or no. And who was the Jedi Master that ordered to create clones?
Who was the Jedi Master that ordered to create clones?
Yes. Is that a movie? That may not be in the movies.
No,
That's
it's
the prequels.
It's an attack.
Oh, okay.
See, I hate those movies. I'm going to say Count Dooku.
Incorrect. Dave, you want to steal?
Dave, you stop looking at your phone, man.
No, I'm not. I'm not looking at it. It's not Plo Koon. That name sounds, but it's I forget who is it. BK is going to kill me here.
Stifodias?
Cyphodius. Cyphodius. No one gets it. Can we have a mispronunciation count?
No.
Over here?
Staphodice?
Stifodus?
What was
All right.
that stuff that used to be in milk they used to talk about all the time?
Do what?
What was that stuff they used to talk about in milk all the time? Papadopoulos? No, Staphylophagus or something. What was the stuff? Acidophilus. Acidophilus milk. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like natural acidophilus or something?
Yeah. All right. What's my
All right.
question now?
What is the substance that powers the lightsabers?
Whose question is this?
This is mine. Kyber crystal.
Wait, I thought you.
No. You had no. Yeah. That's right.
Yours was Cyphodius,
Oh, that,
Adam.
okay. All right. Don't yell at
And,
me. Jeez,
and
man.
mine is the answer is a Kyber crystal.
That's not what it says here.
But that is what
What does it say?
I'm afraid to pronounce it. It's
What's the first letter?
I think it's Ium crystals.
No, it's a Kyber crystal.
It's a Kyber crystal.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I mean, do you want me to pull out the kyber crystal from my lightsaber here?
No.
I don't know what that is, but I know what that is now.
I'll
I don't
show
care.
you.
We don't need to see it. I don't want to see your crystal, Dave. Put it back.
It has healing properties.
Put it back. Put it back.
When
where
my
it
back
belongs.
hurts, I just sleep with it next to me in the bed. It has
This one's
healing properties.
purple. All right, Adam. What's real quick? What's the
Under
score?
a full moon, it glows. It's 10-8.
Darth Tyrannus is also known as.
Really?
Dude,
Do I know?
you sit here and you watch this all day, man. Let's be
He's going to
real,
kick
man.
himself when you
Yeah.
answer.
Darth Tyrannus.
He's going to kick himself when you answer.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I don't know what the other name is.
What was you know it, Dave?
Yes.
Don't say it
100%.
yet. All right. You remember the answer you had for your last question?
Me?
No.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead
Now,
and say it,
Dave,
Dave.
you answer. You say it.
It's Dooku.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. He just answered that for the other question. That's why I asked him that one to see
Yeah.
if he.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yep. To tie. Here we go.
It's 10. Yeah, to tie. Yeah.
How many engines does the X-wing fighter have?
Which one?
No. Adam, do you know
Which
why
one?
do you know why I'm laughing at this?
Why?
Do you remember when we did this Star Wars trivia with Suzanne's?
Yes.
And me and Brad swore up and down it was one thing.
Yes.
But you had the correct answer of 4.
Yes. I taught you well.
I knew that was coming up.
See, and here comes. You get the trilogy question. I'm gonna get another prequel question.
I know. All right. Right, real quick. So I went first. So let's do a little bit of a after Adam's last question here. Do we need to take a break? Or do we need to have like a double Jeopardy, or how are we going to do this? Because we need to kind of do some like a filler. We don't want to do just Dave and Adam asking questions back and forth, do we? The whole show.
I'm down for whatever.
Okay. Well, here you go. Ask Adam his last question of this round.
Dave's tied it up, and now he's going for blood. That's what's happening here.
Turbo. Ask the last
Turbo,
one.
hurry! This is the last one for
Hurry,
1 point,
hurry,
and
hurry.
then my first turn of the next round, they're all going to be worth 2 points, and then I'm going to take the lead. That's what's about to happen. Go ahead.
I heard music. What was the music?
Technically speaking, Dave, I get one more, and you get one more.
So here's
Right.
this one you have to answer the entire, not just what it's known for, like the whole name, because this is going to make it a little difficult. Because it's going to be it's a softball question, but you have to answer it in full. Okay.
I got you, man.
In the Return of the Jedi, what planet is the second Death Star orbiting?
The moon of Endor.
What kind of moon of Endor?
The forest moon of Endor.
I had to make it a little bit harder.
The forest moon of Endor that's approximately 1.5 gravitational units away from the center of Endor. I didn't know where that was going. I'm glad that's all that
right.
was. All right, so
All right.
what are we doing now?
What alien race?
Hold up.
Wait,
hold up.
Because you went first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Now
I
this
batted
is-
last. Now it's on to the next
Right.
round. So what is this next round? Do we wager?
Let's do
Do
points.
we-
No, 2 points per question. But if you miss it, you lose points.
Dave smells blood, man. Prequel questions. Please, more prequel questions.
Yeah. All the prequels.
Darth Tyrannus.
Give me Revenge of the Sith. All of them.
What kind of ground does Obi-Wan have?
I have the high ground. Don't try it. You will try. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Do you want me to do that whole scene? Because I probably could.
I think it's time for a question. We appreciate the offer, though.
Okay. All right, Turbo. Here we go.
I'm trying to find.
Do you not just have questions you can just read off the?
Well, you raised the stakes, man. He's trying to find questions that are appropriate to the raised stakes, I believe. World's hardest Star Wars quiz.
Jeffrey just sits here, which is weird because in the Ewoks movie, the moon has a lot of deserts too. Which is, I tried to watch the Ewoks cartoon. It was horrible.
It was the 80s, man. 70s.
All right,
80s.
here's one.
All right.
This is a hard one.
All right, Dave.
You
All
ready
right.
for this?
I'm ready.
Stretch it. You might want to stretch a little bit before this one.
What is the first line of dialogue spoken in New Hope? That's difficult because you got to think back. The first line that somebody speaks.
I mean, it technically,
No, it's not.
Here we
It's
go.
not.
Here we go.
technically, it's them yelling.
He gets ah.
That's not dialogue.
All right, I take away a point.
Do I get
don't
to
know.
steal for 2?
Yeah,
Yes.
for 1. The steals are worth 1.
Oh no way.
Oh, that's not fun.
Come on.
No. Full credit.
Shoot 'em
Fine.
up.
I think.
All right.
Did you just revolt, Turbo? Are you there?
Oh, there was a big. There was like a quarter-sized roach crawling across the floor.
All
Sorry,
right,
guys.
all right. I don't care. Yeah, 2 points. I lose a point, and
I'm not exactly. Sorry, I'm talking away from the mic. I'm not exactly sure that I know, but I'm gonna guess. Did you hear that?
Correct.
Did you hear that? They shut down the main reactor. All right, my turn.
yes,
I get a hard one.
yes, you should.
How? No, that's easy.
All right, so hang on. Jeffrey has a good point. It's a 2-point swing
Even if
with
you
a
only have
1-point
one.
steal. All right, we'll do 1-point steals. Okay. Because the other person does get an advantage by knowing what it's not,
right?
which it's not. Ah! So
Which technically it is.
technically, screaming is not the answer to the question.
All right. Who is this?
I cannot see that.
A glare.
That is Saboba.
Correct.
What is Saboba from?
You want to go pod racing?
What? Okay, Dave.
Yeah.
2-part question.
No, wait.
I love this. I love it when we do this, guys.
You guys.
But it should be easy. Should be easy.
Oh, man.
Pop it on. Wait, pop it on to say, hey, hello there, and may the 4th be with you. Go on to log off and watch Bad Batch. It's amazing.
What is
You
that?
need to watch. It's the new Star Wars cartoon they just put on Disney Plus today.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway,
All
what
right.
is? Go ahead.
Luke Skywalker's? The name of Luke Skywalker's aunt and uncle.
Ben and yeah, no, that's not Ben. It's Uncle.
No, Ben and who? Nope.
You could have got two points. No, just kidding.
I'm done. It's Uncle Oren. I missed that one.
Okay.
And then
Well, and who?
Auntie M. I don't. I forget his aunt's name.
There's no place like Tashi Station to pick up power converters.
Yeah,
Uncle Owen! Aunt Baru! I'll answer from dialogue from the movie.
Yeah, Baru. Yeah. Carrie, do you ever read our text thread, Eric? No, he does not, Carrie.
Wait, Juan, was there something about
Negative.
it?
No, just we were talking about Bad Batch. All right.
If it says Star Wars, I don't read it.
Hey, look, this is where I lose. Go ahead, Adam.
You never know what's going to happen. Anything could happen.
It is 15
It's
To
15
8.
to 15 to 8, but this is a 5-part question coming up, I'm sure.
Ask the ding dang question, Turbo. Hey, Turbo.
And the wind up. And the pitch.
He's thinking. This scares
This one's
me.
not hard enough. This one's not hard enough.
Well, who shot first?
Oh.
Depending on which one. I mean, Han, yes. But if you ask Lucas.
Here's a hard one.
Okay.
In Solo, so I'm telling you the movie,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
who voiced this droid?
Who voiced this droid? I honestly don't know her name.
So
Dave?
I know that becomes the voice of the Falcon, but I don't know the actress's name. So who is it?
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
is. Okay.
Juan says the guy from Firefly.
In Solo, not Solo, but in Rogue One, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Give
all
Dave
right.
a really, really hard one, Turbo. Hit him with one right between the eyes. Come on. Hit him with one like Bryce Harper with a fastball. Come on. Too soon?
Got him.
Too
What
soon?
is the final scene of The Revenge of the Sith?
So, okay. The final scene of The Revenge of the Sith.
You see, what happened was it's gonna
No,
be like Ant-Man.
I'm trying to remember if the final scene is them giving
You can
birth
only pick one. You can only pick one.
or him saying no. Okay, it's him screaming no in the Darth Vader suit. It's Darth Vader putting the helmet, getting the helmet put on him, and being told that his kids.
Incorrect.
The last scene of Revenge of the Sith is Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru holding Luke with the dual sunset in the background.
Yep. Correct.
Okay, it shouldn't have ended that way. It should have ended with.
Well, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, Dave. Tell you about?
This was on me. Okay,
Who was cloned?
And that's your movie, dude. That's your
I
movie,
know
man.
that is my movie.
Who was cloned to create Count Dooku's clone army?
Jango Fett. Turbo, can you say it? What?
All right. Here's another one.
No,
You're right.
can you say correct, please?
You are correct, sir.
Thank you.
I
Here's
hate
you in
you
here.
guys.
I'm going home, you guys.
Here you go. Here's an easy one. Here's a
See you
softball
guys.
question.
I'm going up to my room.
Who is the only actor to have appeared in every theatrical Star Wars film?
Ooh.
It's the guy that plays C-3PO. I don't know his name though.
And you call yourself a big Star Wars fan.
Hey, really quick. Virgil says I'll throw you guys one.
Hey, something else. And now
How
for
much-
something completely different.
How much did Disney pay George Lucas for Star Wars rights? BK says $2 billion. I think it's $3 billion.
Fire up the Google machine. Because the answer to the question is Anthony Daniels. Turbo.
Okay.
Correct, sir.
Oh. The question was wrong. He's not in Solo.
Which means that question was probably written before Solo.
There were solo questions in the lane, though.
Carrie says Mark Hamill is in all of them. No, he's not.
Ooh, wait. Anthony Daniels played a character named Tak in Solo.
Oh,
He was in it. He
Yeah,
was
he
in
was.
it.
Burn.
Yeah, Mark.
Ooh-wee.
All right.
He's the John Ratzenberger of Star Wars movies.
I'm losing again, y'all.
Terry? Turbo? Whatever your name is?
Eric, Carrie.
Terry.
Try and find some more good ones.
Oh, I hate you guys.
Can we just update real quick? It's 18-6 now. But
I hate
how
you
about
guys.
first one to 20 and then we just talk about some stuff?
Well, so I say first one to 20, and then we need to do our ranking for Adam and I because Eric won't be able to do this. But all 11, we need to rank the 11 Star Wars.
And I need to give an update on what I did that was fun.
Yes.
That can be brief at the end, though.
Yeah.
Turbo.
I'm thinking. Hold up.
Okay. Take your time.
All we got is time. I mean, we don't really care about dead space on this show. Dead air is not bad for radio or anything.
No, of course not. When I'm listening to a good podcast, I like a break every now and then from all the talking just to hear myself think.
We can also talk about how
I'll tell you what, we could just say that Adam won and go over these 8 Star Wars questions we still need answers to and discuss.
All right. let's
okay,
do it.
Adam won.
Say it again.
Adam won.
Adam
Thank
won.
you, Dave. All right. Thank you, Dave.
So, why doesn't anyone recognize R2D2 and C3PO?
So because they, I know that they don't recognize people because they had their memories wiped.
Well, technically, what Obi-Wan said in A New Hope was not inaccurate. I don't seem to ever remember owning a droid before. I mean, he didn't technically own R2. They didn't have that kind of a owner-slave relationship, slave-droid relationship, you know.
So BK said, "Did anybody see the new lightsabers Disney will be selling?" Yes, I did.
Yes.
And yes, I want them.
And Amanda says no.
I'm talking about the Skywalker Legacy sabers.
Yeah, and Amanda still says no.
And Amanda still says no. All right, anyway, so there's your first question. Oh, I have one for you. And Adam, you're not going to get this, but I want everybody in the comments who I know BK has watched Clone Wars,
I'm not going to get
show
that for sure.
So in Clone Wars, Anakin and Obi-Wan go up against Grievous in the TV show. So they see each other, they know each other. But in Revenge of the Sith, when they're standing on Grievous's ship, there's a huge plot hole in there now because of the Clone Wars TV show.
So they were on the Invisible Hand?
They were on the Invisible Hand.
Good. Hey, good memory.
Because Anakin says, "Oh, Grievous, I thought you'd be taller," and he says, "Oh, the mighty Anakin Skywalker, I thought you'd be bigger." So they're acting like they've just seen each other for the first time, but that's after all the Clone Wars. Okay, thank you, Turbo. That's after all of the Clone Wars takes place.
Yeah. So they've already fought each other in that weird cave.
So there's a huge plot hole now because of what Disney has done going back and doing Clone Wars.
Can we discuss my dad's question real quick? Which part of Star Wars does Disney not have the full rights to?
Non-canon.
Well, at least not according to what I found.
All right, what part?
They don't have rights to make any decision about releasing the original unaltered theatrical on Blu-ray. That is Lucasfilm's decision to make outside of Disney, according to the contract.
My chair sunk.
It's like your Trader Sam's.
Yeah. All right.
What else you got, Turbo?
We got 7 more questions.
7 more questions.
You said 8 more eight unanswered questions.
All right.
All right. What are your other questions? Okay, Adam. Yes.
Obi-Wan. Does Obi-Wan Kenobi forget that Leia is a Skywalker?
No. Does what? Wait, does what? I was too busy drawing 18 in really big numbers on my dry erase board. Sorry, Turbo. What?
Does Obi-Wan Kenobi forget that Leia?
Obi-Wan tells Yoda that Luke is our last hope. Yoda then famously reveals that no, there is another.
Which is Leia.
Leia. So
right.
But I don't think Obi-Wan, because Leia was separated and went, well, Obi-Wan technically should have known, but Leia was separated. So he may not have known she was force sensitive.
We don't know she's force sensitive until that one that shall not be named of the sequels.
in the old books we did at Truce at Bakura, but
Well, right.
Yeah,
But
in,
those
in
aren't.
canon, in new Disney canon, you're right. Yeah.
You think it's because of 1970s weren't too pro women?
No,
No.
no, because I mean, she's. Yeah,
Just a
no.
thought provoking question.
I think it just sets up a huge like, who is the other? I think it's just purely setting up a moment.
Oh, okay.
See, back in 1980, people didn't like. Can we talk about this for 5 hours? You know,
Right.
they didn't catch it. People were like, "This is just so cool. I just enjoy it for what it is."
Oh, BK. Oh, BK. Oh, but you're wrong. Obi-Wan held
BKB.
Leia.
Oh, BKB.
Obi-Wan held Leia in the ship when she was born. You know, he goes,
But
It's a
didn't
boy.
Obi-Wan knew of Leia because didn't he Obi-Wan
Well, he-
Kenobi, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was the one that he went to find to seek, and he's the one that because that's who she was looking for.
Yeah, help us, Obi-Wan
Master
Kenobi. You're
Jedi,
our only
right?
hope. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the
Yeah.
Jedi that had led the rebellion back in the day, right?
Yeah. Well, no, he didn't lead the rebellion.
He led the fight against a insurrection, kind of. I guess
The
you could
fight
say.
against the Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Supreme.
Well, no,
Chancellor.
he never fought the Empire. He fought the Separatists, which the Separatists were being kind of played by Darth Sidious,
Yes. Ooh.
who was also the leader of
Too long of an answer.
Nothing makes a great movie, Turbo, like trade disputes and separatists in the Senate, man. Oh, just riveting stuff in the prequels,
Okay.
buddy.
Okay, so now, okay, fine. Carrie wants us to go ahead and share our
But we've only got.
well, we got a couple more unanswered questions for you.
Why do
All right.
Jedi's disappear after they die?
They become one with the Force.
What's the deal with Anakin's father?
He doesn't have a
He doesn't
father.
have one.
He was created by the midi-chlorians.
So what
His
exactly
midichlorian
happened
count. His
to those?
midichlorian count is off the charts. That's
What
a
about those
horrible
both
Liam
hands?
Neeson
Whatever
impression.
happened to those guys?
Who?
What?
Those both hands?
They stole the plans of the Death Star.
Yeah, whatever happened to them?
They're still out there somewhere. There are no more Death Stars to steal plans for. What are they going to do with their time?
Oh yeah, I guess you got a point. How'd the second Death Star get built so quickly? Because it wasn't union
They had
labor.
an industrial engineer.
It wasn't union labor. Sorry,
That's true.
cheap shot. My bad. Where'd the Ewoks get Leia's dress?
That's a good question.
They had to eat somebody, and that was exactly her size.
All right.
All right, Adam, Turbo, you won't have any thoughts on this one. We'll start at 11 and move up. What is your least favorite Star Wars movie? I think yours
Phantom
and
Menace. Hands
Oh,
down.
see, nope, mine's different. Last
I-
Jedi.
yeah. I don't see how you. I get that it's not what everyone wanted it to be, and that sounded a little bit like Harry Potter. That was interesting. It's all the same guy, I guess. I get Last Jedi is not what everybody wanted it to be, but you cannot say that it's worse than Phantom Menace in my mind. But hey, to each their own. So what's your number
Exactly.
10, Dave?
Phantom.
Okay. My number 10 would be Attack of the Clones. The prequels round out my bottom two. Two of the prequels do at least.
Yeah, I would say Attack is probably my 10th too. Okay, thanks, Turbo.
Sounds like the music they play in between like people at the Oscars.
I know. All right. So what's
So
your-
9.
9. This is where I will.
Ugh.
This is where I will put
Best movie music ever.
This is where
Sorry.
I'll put Phantom Menace. I just muted him. He wasn't happy.
Aw. Yeah, I would stick I would stick the last of the prequels, Revenge of the Sith, down there because of if Vader's moment had been different, it could have absolutely just been the exclamation point at the end of what was the best of the prequels, but they absolutely dropped the ball on that. So in my mind, so I put all three prequels at the bottom.
You sir are wrong. You were wrong.
Well, we're to
All
each
right.
our own 5 seconds ago, but okay.
No. Everybody has is allowed an opinion, even if they're wrong. All right. So where are we? We're at 8.
8.
So also what we should do is once you get through all these, then you should give me a better explanation as to why I should continue to watch these movies.
That's a good idea. All right.
All right.
Are you actually writing a list, Dave?
I'm putting mine down just to make sure I get them right.
I don't have any more ink in my pen anymore after I wrote down all those tick
Oh,
marks. I write a list
shut
too.
up! Shut up!
You wasted a lot of ink writing the ones you got in the first round.
I had to erase half of the ones in this column that has Dave on top of it over here. So my number 8, I'll put it. My number 8 is Solo. And I'm going to say that because I liked Solo overall. It was a pretty good movie. I wasn't crazy about the whole Kessel Run piece.
Really?
So, again, that was one that could have really been a really cool explanation of something that people have talked about forever, and it just didn't do it for me. What about you?
I got Phantom Menace here. We got 9. This is 9, right?
This is 8.
Oh, this is 8. So yeah, Solo.
Okay. 7.
7. This is where I've got Rise of Skywalker.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put that one there too. I agree with that. 6.
New Hope.
Really?
Yep.
This is where I'm going to probably put Last Jedi.
Really? As much as you hate that movie, you've got it.
I don't
that
hate
high?
I don't hate Last Jedi. I think it's one of the best Star Wars movies that's out there.
Last
I like what
Jedi it's the Ryan Johnson one.
I know the second of the next trilogy, the last trilogy. I love the Last Jedi. I'm not Ryan Street, dude.
But he's Last Jedi. But you said you love it, but you hit number 6.
I have it at 6. I think it's one of the best of the new ones. But I put my number 5 is going to be Force Awakens. I put Force Awakens a little bit ahead of it.
Yeah.
But I love the Last Jedi. I think it's a great movie.
5 is where I put Force Awakens as well.
Okay, so 4.
Return of the Jedi.
4 for me is going to be Return.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got Return.
3 for me is going to
3.
be New Hope.
Revenge of the Sith.
Okay. 2 for me is going to be Empire.
Empire.
And number 1 is Rogue One.
Yeah. Right.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Adam, do you?
And even BK said Adam has said before he did like it. We've had numerous conversations with I Am Geek about that.
Okay. Hey.
Numerous.
Hey.
It happened.
Yeah, it happened.
Oh.
Adam, Turbo, play for a minute. I'll be right back.
We got you.
All right.
Hey, Miss Ellie.
All right. So
tell
you
me,
asked a question.
yeah.
Why you
So
should
here's-
watch them.
So here's my question right here. So seriously, in the first movie, I thought it was a stark comedy. I think that it played off of what should be, and it never played out to what it should have been. In my
Okay.
opinion, I think
Okay.
the marketing of it is phenomenal, like it always has been.
Yeah.
And I never have discredited that. But
Sure.
the fact of the matter is they play off the stormtroopers being the best in the galaxy, best shooters, whatever. They miss all the time. And you have people like you have the just the grungy, grimy Han Solo with his 2 shots and kills 4 of them.
Yeah.
And granted, it's a hero movie. I get it. It's
Sure.
a hero movie.
Yeah.
But more movies nowadays, I guess it's because we live at the age we are, it's more realistic, more realism played into it. And so you don't have these 1900 shots and one person gets hit.
Yep.
But that's what you have in this movie. But that's a comedy aspect of it. Also, like I said, the Wookiee barking doesn't have his own. I mean, he has his own language, but only Han Solo can. He's the only one that understands him. And
Yep.
I think some of the ones in, like Jabba the Hutt's bar or whatever, understands him too.
Mm-hmm.
I think they speak the Wookieeish or whatever it's called.
Yep.
It might not be the correct term. Also, the caricatures, like the characters in the bar scene too. Like those are your, like it just plays off it's the times. But I think the times are always the same too. I think that's your New York underground with the vest,
Yeah.
grimy, grungy type aliens, whatever. But they're overly exaggerated, very overly exaggerated, and they're almost to a fault. I think they did it to make them be kind of the cast-offs, right? And they're trying to,
Sure.
they're not good looking. They're trying to make money. They're bounty hunters and stuff like that. So they're definitely got their jobs. and then the band is like that's a comedy aspect. To try to watch that, I mean, it's just so
Yeah.
the seriousness, and that's what I'm saying. Like the seriousness that Star Wars plays in the whole world of movie portrayal, and it's the greatest series of all time, the greatest set of movies of all time by certain genres of people. I joke around a lot too. Fast and Furious is one of my favorite movies of all time, which the first one, but the sequels are terrible.
Yeah.
Like, but and I understand too, shifting 9 times in a mile that take in a mile or a quarter mile that takes 35 seconds or a minute of the whole screen when a fast car will take 12 seconds in a quarter mile.
Yeah.
So I get that, and that's the exaggerated aspect of it. But it's the one-liners of Han Solo that makes it a comedy as well. He has his one-liners that are just stabs.
Sure.
That, stabs the whole movie.
Sure.
And he's just an asshole. Sorry, my bad. But that's what he is.
Yeah.
But I'm a harsh critic because it was hyped up to me so much.
Yeah.
So
and coming in after the machine has done its job and all the fans have done their job, and I think do you like the original Superman movie with Christopher Reeves?
I think it's hokey. To be fair,
to be fair, yeah. That's what I think you have to look at it, especially the first one, through that lens. You have to look at it through the fact that this was basically a low to mid budget film that honestly they didn't think anybody was really going to be that crazy about. And a lot of the stuff that they did because of when it was produced. And I think you have to watch it the same way you watch Superman or The Rocketeer, even one of my favorite movies. You kind of have to hold your nose and understand that it's a low to mid budget early 90s Disney movie. It's not perfect. But once you get what's going on in New Hope and you get past that, once you get into Empire and Return, the story actually gets pretty deep. The characters get really well developed. And I think after that point, it gets easier to get into it. So I would say if you're not getting it really from starting with A New Hope, kind of get the plot, read it, and move on to some of the other ones and see if you can find something you like. But if you're not wanting hokey, if you're not wanting comedic kind of stuff, the prequels are not going to do it for you until you get to Revenge of the Sith, because the first 2 prequels are that same kind of hokiness, a lot of CGI, a lot of Senate meetings and council meetings and talking and stuff like that. The last 3 movies are a little bit more action-packed, a little more, I think, grounded in the fact of what people want to see, except for The Last Jedi, because they went against what they wanted. A lot of the fanboys wanted them to do, which is why it gets a lot of hate. I would say if I would say start you off on any Star Wars movie to let you see what they can be, I would say Rogue One, like we talked about.
Rogue One is
that
the
is
best
like
Star Wars.
that is a Star Wars movie, but it is Saving Private Ryan type war movie at the same time. But I think with Star Wars, what you have to remember is it was intended to be a space.
I do.
What's that?
I do agree with your dad, by the way. I see
Yeah.
where he's coming from.
Yeah,
I do get that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a space western. I mean, literally, when you watch that cantina scene and they're going through the desert and they're searching for him, you got a picture of a posse on horseback riding through the desert, following horse tracks and stuff like that. That's basically what the first half of Star Wars is a space western. Kind of like Mandalorian, set the same way.
Yeah.
So
Mando is probably the best western
oh sure
ever made, and
So Western-
it's just it
it's
is.
set up a lot like that. Yeah.
I don't like
If you strip away the technology, it's a Clint Eastwood movie, broken into several parts.
Yeah,
Can I say
it
here
is.
right now that I'm not a fan of Clint Eastwood?
I'm not.
Which might be why you can't get through the first half of New Hope. I mean, it's a spaghetti western with technology attached to it. It's what they always said it was. So, I would try Empire. See if you like Empire. That one is really good.
Well, I've heard
that's a good movie.
that seems to be most people's favorites is Empire, of the originals for sure.
Yeah.
And I guess the originalists, the realists, or the originals, or Star Wars fans from the get go won't maybe in Virgil's age group may not classify Rogue One as their favorite. They're probably Returns,
Sure.
Yeah.
They probably say New Hope is
you
their
can
favorite.
You can tell between A New Hope and Empire the production
Empire,
value
not Return.
and the budget that they had going into it and the momentum that they had. You can tell from the start. It is hands down so much better easily than anything they did in A New Hope, because you can tell the first one that ended up doing great, and then they got the budget greenlit for the second one. You can tell the difference.
So here's a trivia question for you, Turbo. You probably, I mean, you'll watch it later probably, but Harrison Ford was not going to come back for the last of the trilogy. He was not going to come back and do Return of the Jedi. When they had him go down into the carbonite, and they were killing him off.
Yeah.
And he was saying, I'm done with this. But because it got so much fanfare for Empire Strikes Back, he saw the money and dollar signs, and he decided to come back and do Return of the Jedi.
Now, speaking of Westerns, I mean, Indiana Jones is phenomenal movies, I think. You know, I think I would consider those in the same classification as a Western type, you know, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's like more action packed than that. So I think, but I don't know. And those movies were all, I thought those movies were phenomenal, but I just hadn't. I mean, I get the character. I get his character. I understand his character. I know that part of it. It just, I don't know. With the hype that it was brought up to me, it just didn't. I didn't catch me right there. That, you know.
And that's the same thing that people who do like Star Wars, I think, got caught up into with The Last Jedi, was the hype of, we're going to learn a lot about all the things that The Force Awakens teased, and we're going to start to see where this story is going, and it took a complete left turn from all of that. And almost kind of threw it in their face, you know? And it's that same kind of thing. Fanboys feel about that movie like new people would feel about A New Hope for the first time. It's like, it's been hyped up so well, and then some of the acting's not great, and that kind of stuff, you know. But if you can get a hold of the original, and you don't have to worry about any weird additional aliens in the cantina or the Jabba scene in the hangar and a lot of the stuff they added to first. Yeah, if you don't have to worry about that, and you can see the original one, you might feel a little bit different about it.
Original? How do you watch the original?
It's not on Disney Plus.
You have to have the old VHS, old DVD kind of thing to find it. You might be able to find it online.
That's true.
But the cantina scene, you called that one out specifically, how over the top and that kind of thing it was. It wasn't that way in the original one. They added a lot of stuff because George Lucas said he didn't feel like at the time when they shot that he had the budget to introduce enough aliens. So when he had the CGI budget come in with the re-release, he added a bunch of stuff to that scene, and it felt more over the top.
Okay, as fun as Star Wars is, Carrie is over here chomping at the bit to hear about what Adam did this weekend.
So this weekend I got to do, a pass holder preview at Universal for the Velocicoaster.
Oh.
And I got off the Velocicoaster, and this is why I'm interested to talk to you about it, Dave, is I got off the Velocicoaster and texted Dave, OMG, several times. And you said, better than Hagrid's, and I said, 1,000 times better than Hagrid's, and you said, I don't believe you.
I don't.
So
did you get the Anchorman meme? That's what I said.
Yes, it's exactly.
That's what I got. I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
So Hagrid's and Velocicoaster are very similar in that they're very smooth and very fast.
But they're coasters. But you don't get the story mode in Velocicoaster, right?
Well, but the thing about it's a different animal, no pun intended. It's not a magical creature. It's a dinosaur. But it is a different animal because the story behind Velocicoaster is that just like the gyro balls in Jurassic World, they've found a way for you to run with the raptors, with these trains. And so once you launch, there's not really any story to be had. Hagrid's is a much more immersive experience because it's almost like a dark ride and a roller coaster combined, kind of like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is to an extent. Right. But Velocicoaster, the speed and such are what makes it, I think you can compare it to Hagrid's in terms of pure roller coaster. It is a much, much more thrilling roller coaster than Hagrid's. It's not as immersive in the ride envelope. It is really cool up front. With the Jurassic World folks actually being in it and stuff, it's neat to see that. But when you actually get about halfway through, 2/3 of the way through, you're going about 40. It launches you to 70, and it was supposed to be less than that. And people were saying it doesn't really feel that thrilling, and so they actually cranked it up to 70. And
Oh,
that's
wow.
where the top hat is, the hill that you almost go straight up and then come back down. So you get the big drop. And then right after that, you're inverted for about 3 or 4 seconds before they flip you back over. And so that launch, top hat, hill inversion is probably one of the coolest sequences in a coaster. Because, I mean, if you compare it really, I could see it competing more with like a lot of the stuff at Busch Gardens. Because they have a roller coaster out there that's a similar ride system, similar restraint.
Cheetah Run.
I think it is, yeah. It's similar to that, but this one, I don't know, the whole Jurassic thing and the inside has that feel of the like concrete bunkers and all of that. And when you're actually coming around through the queue, there's a spot where you can see the train launch, and they found a way to project onto those windows. So it looks like when it launches, the Raptors run with it. So they've already kind of set the stage of what you're doing. But I think that the speed and smoothness rival Hagrid's. There's not as much immersiveness in the ride, but some of the sequences of what you get to do, it's a lot of airtime. And I think the best thing about it and Hagrid's, it's not a shoulder restraint roller coaster. So your head's not getting beaten around. And what you really get with that lap bar is the airtime. So when you go over the hills and when you go over the last barrel roll, you're out of your seat the whole time. And I think that makes it really, really cool compared to Hagrid's, that it is inverted.
So real quick, before we get to Carrie's question, Brad Toon, sorry I'm late to the show. Did I miss Adam's continued trivia dominance and Dave's, despite the hype? Oh, there was no hype. I told you I was going to lose. Washington Generals level predictable defeat.
It was 18-6. So
Yes.
Yeah.
So asking Carrie, the moment of hanging inversion, do you have time to realize that you're just hanging there? Also, how did Aiden do with it just being lap restraint?
So on the hanging there, yes, it's long enough where you realize that you're upside down. It's still pretty quick. It's really fast, but it is long enough where you feel the airtime, like you come out of your seat and you actually see the inversion, the water below you, all of that kind of stuff. It's just long enough for you to get that. Aiden actually did really well with the whole thing. We put him on Mako the last time we went to SeaWorld, and it was a good airtime coaster just like this one with just a lap restraint, and it scared the dickens out of him, man. I didn't think we were ever going to get him on a roller coaster again. But with this one,
James would be on one, I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, the
Won't
lap
do it
restraint
again.
well, the lap restraint didn't bother him at all. Like, he didn't even think about that. He expected he was going to get that feeling of coming out of his seat because we watched a couple of reviews before we went. But he actually came off crying. And I asked him, I said, buddy, what's going on? You all right? And he said, yeah. He said, I'm just crying because I'm proud of myself that I actually did it. You know, he had pumped himself up so much that it was like a wave of relief that I did something that I didn't think I was going to be able to do. So yeah, he actually did pretty well with it.
I wish there was something I could have that kind of emotion again, like that just that genuine emotion that you're successful at something.
Yeah.
Like that's something I've lost years ago. It seems like
Yeah.
with anything, it's just the excitement of finally. That raw emotion is incredible when it comes to kids. Like, that's just one thing that I gear up like when I come home and kids still excited to see me, and stuff like that kind of thing. Like I'll hate it when that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll see ads for it on YouTube now. They'll pop up or on the TV, and he'll just get the biggest smile, be like, I did that. So
Kind of like you and I did with Halloween Horror Nights that first time.
I actually went through one of those. I survived. Oh man.
Hey, speaking of, we got a plan this year's.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm with you on your idea, man, that you threw out about Jurassic Park's 30th being in 2023. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if they don't have a haunted a walk-through house for that, they'll have missed it.
That's when Horror Nights needs to be at Islands of Adventures.
Yeah.
And do it in the Jurassic World area.
Sure.
So
sure. Well, they do have a walkway now between Seuss and Universal.
Yeah.
Like you can get back that way. So I mean, they could open it up where you like cut through or something like that,
Maybe.
I still think, hey, if you want to talk to your Disney buddies and say something they're missing out on, they're really missing out on a nature trail between the Animal Kingdom and the resort.
And the lodge?
Yeah.
And the lodge.
Okay.
Like they're really missing that. Like that could be something, if you had a walking trail to go to it, they're missing the boat on that.
Yeah.
Like that's something that should be a shoe in.
That's
cool. I mean, it'd be like a mile walk, hike or something. Wouldn't be that far. And you would worry
Adam,
about the bus
do your
system and all
spill.
that.
Do your spill, Adam.
Oh, yeah. I have to refer you to our legal department for any ideas. You can submit it in writing, and I'll send you the address, but I personally cannot take that idea and share it with anybody inside the company.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have tried to give him multiple ideas. That spill. All right. Kerry has a, he's. That's assuming that Adam's back at the office in August.
Well, I can drive out there on a Thursday. I don't have a problem with that.
Anyway, all right. So, Turbo, thank you for coming on the show and handing me a
Thanks again
defeat
for having me.
again.
This is fine.
Adam, if they want to get hold of the show, how would they do so?
Yeah, they can call us at 650-UAB show. You'll hear a quick message followed by a beep that you just heard from Dave. Followed by a siren. Oh, this is getting fancy. That's a 650-UAB show. Leave us a message about a question, a topic you want to talk about, a hot take, anything you want to geek out about or share with us, and we will play it on the show. Or,
Beep.
there you go. You can hit us up on the socials, Dave. How do they do that?
I'm at
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
I'm at DAdams419 on Twitter. He is at Runtide Run. Turbo doesn't have a Twitter. I am at DAdams419. He is at Runtide Run on Instagram. The show is at Not Related Bros on Twitter, at Unrelated at Birth on Instagram, Facebook.com/Unrelated Birth. Join us in the Facebook fan group, listener group, Unrelated Birth listener group. Yeah, that's what we call it. Also, Patreon.com/Unrelated at Birth. If we get to 11, I won't sing, and apparently I won't do dad jokes.
That's extra incentive.
So
Is that the trash panda flying around again over there?
Yes. Glad you noticed.
we were wondering why Turbo was just like showing us his chest in the middle of the.
It was Sprocket dancing across the screen, man. Come on.
Sprocket.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Guys,
Or family show.
thank you so much for joining us this week. We miss doing this every week, but we are doing this every other week. Adam has his new show that he won't let me come on at all.
Oh my gosh, that's not what I said. We talked about this last time.
Red Letter. When do we get Red Letter coming out?
Red Letter Leadership should come out sometime in the next couple of months, hopefully. I'm working on getting the ideas typed up now, and
King James version.
we'll have to see. I mean, if I bring Dave on, I might talk in King James. We'll have to see. But no, it's going to be a 10 to 15 minute podcast about some of the things I've learned along the way in relating, servant leadership to the Bible, that type of stuff. But the reason, Dave, is if I have you on, it's going to be an hour and a half podcast. You know that.
that is very true.
And you can come on. I told you that. Anyway, enough of that. So
we'll get into a predestination chat.
I'll let you know when it's coming out. Yeah, exactly. This week on Red Letter Leadership, we don't talk leadership at all.
We talk predestination. Maybe John Piper joins us. Who knows? All right, guys. Well, we truly do love y'all. We will see y'all in a couple of weeks. May the 4th be with you. And watch out for the Revenge of the 5th tomorrow. Adam, take him home.
Yeah, guys, thanks for giving us some more of your time. This was very, very much fun. I really don't care about the outcome. I love having Turbo on, and the trivia stuff just makes me laugh. So that's what I enjoy more than anything. We hope you enjoyed it too. And remember, we love you, but not as much as Jesus does. Stay safe out there. Be kind to one another, and we will catch you in 2 weeks.
You stole my thunder up there, Dave.
Live long and prosper.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
I can't.
Ninja, rap.
It's really
Heroes
Go,
in a half
Ninja,
shell.
go.
Turtle power. All right, guys. Normally we do this in show, but I've got a daughter who apparently she fell out of bed.
Oh, no.
But hope it didn't turn out like falling off the couch.
No, oh gosh.
Falling off what in the world?
Turbo, okay, you got to tell that story now, Turbo.
So we're downstairs, right? And we hear a crying child upstairs Friday night. And we're like, oh, well, that's normal. Kids cry. They get each other's nerves, and they cry. It didn't stop. And then the littlest one of the littlest ones comes coming downstairs and said, I pushed her out of the way, and she fell. And we're like,
Oh no.
oh no. So we all rushed upstairs, leaving everything behind. And poor Harper hit face, like she was asleep, hit face first on the hardwood. I mean, blood
Everywhere.
I mean, it was.
Oh man.
And then, of course, everybody goes in parent mode. Like,
Oh sure.
everybody goes to, I'm running, grabbing paper towels and go through a whole roll of paper towels with blood. And Sarah's going, it got Harper, calming her down, which was Carrie's friend that came over. My wife is trying to get the kids calm because Ellie's screaming, hollering, crying, and Harper's, and then Amanda's there with Harper trying to get her calm and getting ice. And it was not a, but that was, it happened at 9:30 and we didn't all leave till about 11:30.
Wow. She okay, dude?
Yeah, she's fine.
She was jumping around hollering the next day, I'm sure.
Yeah, just bloody nose.
Yeah.
But it's just, And Kathy, thank you so much.
It's true.
Kathy says Ellie looks so much like you. You know, everyone says that,
Bless
but
her heart.
the older she gets, the more and more she starts looking like Amanda. Luckily for her, so because she might look like me, she might look like Amanda, whatever, but she's totally me. And
It sounds like you. She has your deep voice, that bellowing voice that you can hear throughout the whole house.
Yep, exactly. Let me see if I can grab her real quick. I'll have her come say goodbye to everybody. So
I'm sure Amanda's will be happy at 10 o'clock they're still up and you have them on a podcast.
Hey, she fell off a bed, okay? I'm going to baby my daughter, okay? I'll be right back.
Sounds like a good idea.
Oh man, yeah, it was brutal, man. It was.
I can imagine, dude.
Like it was one of those things where it was just. I don't do well with blood at all, but it was like, especially being that small of a child, because my son fell off the bathroom counter and busted the back of his head open. It was like a murder scene in the bathroom.
Yeah.
White tile, it was white. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh man. Who is that? Hi.
Hey.
What happened to your teeth?
Yeah, smile.
Did you lose teeth?
She's lost 3 teeth.
Wow.
Oh, 4.
Wow. Did the tooth fairy come to see you?
The most random comment of the night. What rabbit hole do you go down to find that, Jeffrey? I'm just
Speaking of a deep voice kid, did you see the baby video where the kid sounds possessed? I actually have seen that. That's Miss Russell. That's Adam's mommy. She says, "Hi, Ellie."
Hi.
I went to this place to find this video, and it's got a 30-second ad in front of it. It's like, really?
Yeah, let's not play that right now. We can play it. We can watch the ad. Jeffrey says it's been on the news the past couple of days.
What is that?
I've got to go potty, okay? You stay and talk in Daddy's seat.
Congratulations for holding it the whole show day.
I'm dancing a little bit right now, so.
He's dancing. Can you dance, Ellie?
Oh, cool.
I'm in Daddy's seat.
Uh-oh.
We're not sponsored by Apple. I can't show Apple Music.
What is it?
It's R2D2 dancing on the when you type in Star Wars music, got R2D2 dancing.
Really?
around.
That's cool. Hey, Ellie, can you step up to the mic and say, "I'm the golden voice of the Southeast"?
No.
No? Really? Say it. Say it. This is now my show.
No.
What are you going to talk about, Ellie? Anything?
What do you like to watch on TV?
Ryan the Last Dragon.
Oh, they watch it every Friday night. Multiple
Nice.
times.
We haven't seen that yet.
This is
Oh,
not
really?
your seat now.
It's not bad. It's a little fast.
I see.
Yeah.
They don't do a good job with
I see.
carrying out the story. It's just a very quick story and then it's over. In an hour and a half, almost 2 hour movie, it's a very quick story and it's over.
Yeah.
It's,
Really?
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's
Kind of like Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to pick out one.
No, we can't
Pick out one that's Ray and the Last Dragon.
I don't have anything. I
Daddy.
don't have Raya put under there.
Come on, Daddy.
It won't look right with me standing right here.
it.
I'll do it next time for you, okay?
Right now.
Your mother's going to kill me.
Mr. Mom, ladies and gentlemen. Did
Mr.
you just
Brad.
Google Raya and the Last Dragon?
Did
I
you
did.
eat tonight, Ellie?
Did you eat tonight?
Did you eat real food tonight, or did you eat chicken nuggets?
I
Answer.
eat a Lunchable.
Even better. I mean,
Aiden loves Lunchables. Which one did you eat?
Pizza.
Pizza Lunchable. I only had 3 bowls of Lucky Charms.
We don't do Lucky Charms. We try to do healthy cereals.
But you do Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Well, that's Amanda. That's not me.
See, Turbo, I love you. have all the inside info, man. You've seen his pantry. And this is the part where Dave says, well, you could see my pantry if you came up here. Go ahead.
No,
Oh.
I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Wouldn't be pretty.
What is Amanda coming home Friday?
Thursday. Yeah, we'll have our hangout on Friday. Don't worry.
What's for dinner?
I don't know yet. Probably burgers.
Lunchable. Pizza Lunchable.
Plus, we're doing pork.
We don't have our pork yet.
He's porkless. See, look at that. The new host of the podcast, folks.
Cisco the Last Dragon.
Cisco and the Last Dragon?
That's what I thought. Sisu is the name. But I say Cisco.
Hold on. Brad, she learned well from Amanda.
Just take the seat and don't give it up. Yep.
Yep. All right, Ellie, you
My seat.
sit on your knees so they can see you, okay?
Okay.
Now into the mic, say, I'm the golden voice of the Southeast.
No.
And it's not Southeast. Get it right. It's the South.
Well, she could be the Southeast. Ellie,
Hey.
say something funny.
Dave's I'm the bronze voice of Madison County. So,
Bronze voice of Madison County.
did you hear me, Dave?
Hey, you learned how to tell a joke?
Yeah.
Tell your joke.
No.
I thought he was saying you finally learned how to tell a joke, Eric. He was talking to Ellie. Whew. You don't want to tell a joke?
No.
I'll put it in the show.
No.
Is your daddy good at doing podcasts?
I don't know. I don't really watch.
You said no to every question I asked except for that one. Let's try again. Is your daddy good at doing podcasts?
I don't know.
All right, one more time. Everything I ask you, you say no to. Ready? Is your daddy good at doing podcasts?
I don't know.
Oh, man. She's too loyal to you, Dave. I can't break her.
What do you say? I mean, you're a lady girl. You can't.
I can't break her.
You're in the front.
Ellie, can I have my show back, please?
No.
You want me to take us out, Dave?
Oh, okay. Hey, Adam's mommy says, tell us about your favorite toy.
I like my little toy. It's like a little book at like it says click on the
Look at the camera.
click on something that starts with an A, and then I click on something that starts with an A.
What's something that starts with an A? Can you tell me?
I don't know.
What starts with an
No,
A?
that starts with an I. Come on.
What is this? Can you read that?
I know.
A.
Can you read my name?
There's another A.
Yeah, Ellie. A. All right, here, we'll do this. Here, you like doing this. Give me a B.
B
Give me an A.
A
Give me an M.
M
Give me an A.
A.
What do you got?
Alabama.
Say it again.
Alabama.
One more time.
Alabama.
Roll.
Roll.
Tide. Roll.
There you go.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
None of this. None of this, Brad. I'm glad she can't read yet.
She's like, wait, what is it? What is it?
All right, guys. Hey, I got to get this little one to bed.
Hey.
Her mommy is going to get really mad at me.
Especially when
Hey,
she.
you're tilting the chair back.
Good
She's
night.
not watching.
Good night, Ellie.
Night.
Bye. Tell
Guys,
Daddy
we
to
love
sing
y'all.
you 2 songs when you lay down.
Hey, you shut your mouth.
And read a book.
Hey, oh.
What
Do you
is
have
up
a Raya
with
and the Last
people?
Dragon book?
We don't have a Ryan the Last Dragon book.
Then you have to find one, I guess.
Or a Bluey episode.
Oh, Bluey. I like Bluey.
I like Bluey. No,
Bluey.
she likes watching kids play with slime on YouTube.
Oh,
Are
sure.
you writing on me?
Of course. Who doesn't like to
What
slime
kind of
videos?
slime do you like the most? Do you like fluffy slime?
Yes.
Me too.
And so with Nora, Eric's girl, we have a daughter.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop
We
it.
have they have started watching these hamster videos where you put the hamsters in a
The
maze.
labyrinth. It's like the labyrinth videos where they go through the mazes, the labyrinths. You know what a labyrinth is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's good. That's good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's really
Interesting.
not.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we love y'all. We will see y'all in 2 weeks. Have a good one, guys. May the 4th be with you.
Bye, everybody.
See y'all.